Let's start with show of hands, virtual or mental. How many of you have ever lost an hour or even an afternoon chasing down a mysterious flaky Cypress test? Yeah, I see. We are all in the same boat. That frustration is exactly why we are here today. In the next 15 minutes, we are going to turn that frustration into mastery. We'll move from being victims to our test failures to being forensic detectives who can solve them efficiently. My name is Mohamed Said Ibrahim, and we are talking about debugging Cypress test like a pro. The first and most crucial tool isn't a command or a config file. It's a mindset. When a test fails, our first question should never be what's broken, but what it changed. What assumption did I make that's no longer true? Typically, the culprits fall into three buckets. Flaky selectors that change behind the scenes. Asynchronous timing, where the test outruns the app. And the classic, it works on my machine, environment mismatch. The key shift is this: stop guessing and start investigating. Treat debugging like detective work. Your job is to isolate the crime scene from hypotheses about the culprit and then use your tools to validate it. The Cypress command log is your magnifying glass, and the browser dev tools are your forensic lab. All right, let's open the toolbox. Your primary investigation hook is the Cypress command log on the left. Watch this. As I hover over each command, I get a snapshot of the DOM exactly at the moment in time. That's invaluable for seeing what the test actually saw. If you need more control, throw in a pause and step through your test one command at a time interactively. Now, let's not forget the powerhouse we already have, the browser DevTools. Right click, inspect, and you are in business. First, the network tab. Is your test making the API call you expect? Is the response what you thought it would be? This is often the fastest way catch a back-end issue, masquerading as a front-end test failure. Second, the JavaScript debugger. You can add debugger directly to your test code. When Cypress hits it, execution will pause, and you can inspect variables, the call stack, the whole 9 yards. It's not just for application code. Finally, don't underestimate simple debugging commands. A strategic silo can give you context, and using them console log an element can reveal its true properties. These are your bread and butter for gathering clues. Now, let's level up from fixing problem to preventing them. First, selector resilience. How many of you have seen a test break because developer added div or changed a CSS class? Eliminate that pain forever. Use data asterisk attributes. Instead of the brittle scigit.bottom primary, the class of bottom primary or other unstable selectors, use the more stable and most reliable selectors with test attributes like scigit, data submit button, or other useful test attributes. This creates a contract between your tests and your UI that's immune to cosmetic changes. Next, taming flakiness. The biggest anti-pattern and is arbitrary timeouts. You are just hoping your app is ready in 10 seconds. Instead, wait for something deterministic. See the difference. Instead of waiting for a spinner to be gone for up to 10 seconds, we wait for a specific get user data API call to finish and then assert on the page content. This makes your test faster and rock solid. Use intercept to stop network requests and create perfectly predictable conditions. And for those truly granular bags, visual debugging is your secret weapon. Size screenshot on failure is great, but you can go further. Use a plugin like Cypress Image Snapshot to catch visual regressions that functional tests might miss, or write a custom task to automatically send failure screenshots to your team's Slack channel. It turns cryptic error log into a clear picture of what went wrong. Let me make this real. Recently, we had a test that passed 99% of the time locally, but would fail randomly in CI with a timeout error. It was classic Heisenberg, impossible to reproduce. We wasted hours adding more timeouts, which didn't help. So we put on our detective hats. We added more detailed logging, and crucially, we started recording videos of test runs in CI. When we watched the video of a failure, we saw the test clicking a button, but the resulting data grid was empty. Our hypothesis, the backend was occasionally slow, and our test wasn't waiting for the data to actually populate. The solution wasn't another arbitrary wait. We used a conditional waiting utility to poll for a specific state. We changed the logic from wait for 10 seconds to wait until the grid has at least one row. The flakiness vanished immediately. The lesson isolates the variable, in this case, the backend response time, and assert on a tangible outcome, not just the passage of time. We are almost out of time. So here are two quick pro tips to send you off with. Shortcuts. Run Cypress Open dash dash browser Chrome to get direct access to the full Chrome DevTools suite and use Cypress.current state to get context within your hooks and commands for better logging. Community. You are not alone. The Cypress community is incredibly active and helpful. The Cypress Discord channel is a gold mine of knowledge. And if you have a large test suite, check out Cypress.io grip to filter and run specific tests quickly. And I have compiled all these strategies into a free cheat sheet for you. You can grab it at the attached Medium article link in the comments. It has the comments, the mindset, and the resources all in one place. So, to recap, a detective mindset. Master your core tools and implement advanced tactics like resilient selectors and conditional waiting. Don't try to do it all at once. Your mission is to pick just one tactic from this talk and try it out today. Thank you for your time. Now, I would love to hear from you. What's your biggest Cypress debugging headache?
Thank you, Mohammed. This session was really great. I have seen the feedback in chat, and everyone is saying this recording is one they're going to be bookmarking. I think we can all agree that the method you're using here is going to save a lot of us from working late nights. I think we have a couple questions coming in from the audience, so let's bring a couple of those up now. Um, let's see. I'm going to go ahead and share this one to the screen. Do you write your own custom command like wait until?
Yes, I do, and also I created my own waiting custom comments. It's for my the most of the majority of my tests were failing uh, as the page is unstable and dynamic URLs. I made my custom command ensure page stability that ensure all the network requests are idle and all the content of the page are loaded. I use this command cy side.wait until and also my own created custom commands.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and share another question over on the screen. Um, oh man, they're coming in fast, so they're moving around on me. Here we go. What do you do when there are not very good selectors for an element?
I collaborate with my front end team and ensure that all the interactive components has my test attribute. I prefer using test attribute as it saves time in debugging and the time when generating test cases. It's very useful.